Like shit like that, bro. Like that right here. You caught me right now. You got me recorded. I'm gonna be a fucking monster, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro.
Hold on. Let me change the dynamics. What if, the streets for black people is similar to prison for prisoners. You put in an environment where as though you might not normally do this level of defense, but because of the environment or the circumstance you put in, you're forced. Is that the only time where people actually get it? The environment is forced? I think prison is the only time where people actually admit, they don't have no choice. Well, the streets, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Streets is the same like the inside of prison, bro. The dynamics of the prison are laid down and the rule system is placed, bro, and the current people who work there are each person not responsible to hold the rules in place. It's in the totality, the numbers. So like in the prison system, only numbers can keep this bitch in control. Like sheer numbers. Like a lot of law. They gonna do what they gonna do. But like if we want them to be we want to iron fist it a little bit, pause. We want to make it tough in here for them, like really like tight, make this bitch tight. They need a lot of law. Like, I mean, but like when you in them prisons where as though it's barely enough police and half of them ain't been here that long, it's like that on purpose, bro. That's just like the streets, the neighborhoods where you go and you like, damn, the law don't hardly come around here. Yeah, that sound cool at first until you realize, they left us stranded. That's cool when I'm trapping, but technically for the rest of the civilians around here, that's crazy. We the only ones that don't want the law. They need the law when it's crunch time. So, it's systematic, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Not in a like a complaining, somebody please save me type of way, but like on a I looked at it and I would go out there and tell some guys to chill, but what you got you got a job spot for them? Like for real, right? The only way you could tell somebody chill is if you could take them to work tomorrow. I land my plane. Damn. What the fuck? That's different. God damn. Just shut up. Shut up. Huh? Can I go to work with you in the morning? Alright, shut up. Yup. Just like that. Game over. Can I go to work with you in the morning? Oh, y'all need it. What time you get up? I'm going to be out front. I'm going to have lunch ready for us. Back. PB&J's? Say less. I'm going to be out there. I can't wait. Like first day of school. Nah, bro. Ain't got no jobs for me. No cap and Finesse 2 was supposed to be there. They both got a bad feeling. You done no, 12 was made to watch us. Yeah. True. What would happen if nobody was watching? that dirty though. The amount of attention that TaKeOFF getting is crazy. You'd have thought everybody was bumping their music. That's interesting. They dying faster than they coming. They dying more than living. Something not right with that, y'all. Like, too many of the top people are dying. And too many of the low-level artists are staying low-level. Y'all notice that? Alright, there we go. That's a new way to look at it. Check that out. Alright, listen. Too many ones that then cross the threshold to actually be, alright, yo, made it. Like, clearly, he's in. And then you guys, yo, you know how many of them ones that's on the internet got the jewelry, got the kid, they look right, they signed all that, and ain't nothing really shaking for them. I'm talking about not even the smoke. It ain't even that smoky for them. They riding around safe. You know what I mean? Something ain't right, bro. So, yo, these two sides of the game, bro, is crazy. Yo, we talking about a real percentage, yo, where it get funneled down, yo, like the NBA. Like, you got all these kids in college. Technically, they capable of playing that league. But we picking the best ones that's available right now for whoever's searching. Some of them, that's rare, Leonard. That's rare that people even conscious of the door. Because I'm going to tell you, it's a trick. It's a trick with the door, Leonard. That's how they be getting people. Alright. So, when you try and get in the music industry, y'all, it start feeling like you close, right? So, everybody around you start even kind of, and I'm just speaking from a personal, from a far connection to it, right? These people's situations was way different. Let me just give you a little example of it, right? So look, when it start feeling like it's gonna go down, something gonna really shake for you, the people around you start feeling it, right? You can tell they can tell. Some of them might even say it, right? So what happens is you get this gap where you just like waiting for it to happen. So when they throw something out in front of you, you might take something you ain't really think about. If you understand what I'm saying. Because your excitement, you gotta get this shit. You want to get it over with. You amped up. Yeah, amped up. And they know though. They purposely had you like that, get you on, you know what I mean? Yo, 3 doors, more than 3. You could make a new door. You can make a new door when you there. You. So say for instance, you offer something, and I don't mean in like a necessarily like a negative way. You could come and be like, yo, I'm willing to do woo woo woo, and they like, damn, you never had nobody offer that shit. Let me check, see if that's legit. Niggas like, yeah, that's official. Boom, you in. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, it's a trade, bro. Like, yo, we're a union. You want to be a part. We have different ways you can get in. Now, just like a gang, they got their ways you get in. right? Certain people only respect certain ways you come in. Like, say, if I'm an OG, if you don't go through the OG way, I might not respect you. You understand? So if you a young dude and you hear me say that, you might say, nah, get back. I want to come through the same way you went through, so I got all respect. Yeah. So imagine. So when you talk about the doors, think about that. Now what? Include this in. Imagine if I told you, you know the group of people that Kanye was talking about, right? What if I told you their doors is different like this? What if I told you if you came in the music industry coming from that background that Kanye was talking about, your doors might be different in a way where they tell you they don't want you to be an artist. They got another job working behind the scenes because that's where we work. We don't, we got some of us that's artists, but that's petty money. You feel me? We'd rather use you on this side. I mean, so if you look behind the scenes, Scooter Braun, what you mean for Scooter Braun? Yeah, he would be considered just a person that's working and putting you in the right spots. Shoot, after you got through the door, you ain't making it to Scooter, but before you go through a door. The behind the scenes. Yo, the door is giving you access to behind the scenes. Depending on what level of architecture you have, that's what level you'll see. So say for instance, you got the mind to be able to script these stories like we do. Eventually we'll allow you behind that curtain that where you see the writers section. The Writers Guild, that's a union. Is it? Google it. The Writers Guild. Is it? I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But look, right? Um, a lot of people in the entertainment world is talented at writing. Writing one of the cornerstones of the whole entertainment world. Like writing is the base for like news, documentaries, sitcoms, comedy shows. I mean, it's writing. I'm a keep it real. Like the writers, lyrics. I mean, movie script, um, poet. I mean, it's all writing, bro. At its core. So those of us that can write, yeah, man. Yo, put it like this: we should start looking for black writers in the entertainment world. That's gonna give you some. That's gonna give you some info. Check the colleges of the black writers, not the ones that's just right surface level. Nah, not just them. The ones that done been around for a minute and wrote some key stuff. I bet you see some patterns. Just looking at how they got there, you're gonna see some patterns. Watch. I know it. Yeah, Renard. Yes. Do you think they lost respect for him because of the girl situation and he showed his feelings a little bit so they felt like he was a weak link? What girl situation? Right? Writing is actually helpful. Everything got two sides. So it depends on what kind of writer you are, white hat or black hat, what you writing. positive or negative? Plus or minus? You add or subtract? You speaking into existence, or you speaking it out of existence? Two sides. They weaponizing it. So, alright, let me give you an example. If I send you a letter and it's alright, here you go. This is a simple example. You got two letters that come to the house. One of them positive, one of them negative. Same spot, same topic. You already know what time it is. Alright, so look, you get invited. Did you get accepted to college? Same envelope. You see, one of them white, one of them black hat. And I hate to use those colors, but yeah. And that's probably like one of its simplest forms of it, but that's, you got options. Somebody could say, yo, I got a letter. What type of emotions was attached to it? So, do you think Kanye lose control of the children? No. Words. Yeah. More powerful than what though? What you weighing them against? Yeah, they more powerful than actions or words. Well, yeah, nah, bro. I'm gonna have to say, they say on paper or a book, on written, words versus thoughts. Nah, they equivalent, bro. That's not the determining factor. I think it's the amount of energy from the person, or the, yeah, it would have to be a person when you talking words or thoughts in this concept. But yeah, I think it's the amount of energy applied. So say for instance, if you keep repeating the words or write it down a whole bunch, or keep thinking about that same thing versus one thought. Like, did you think about getting a Ferrari once? Or did you think about it every day for 27 years? Did you write it down that you was going to get the Ferrari once? Or did you write it down every day in your phone for 27 years? You mean? Did you type it? Or did you physically get a pencil and sharpen it every time and write it? Some of them type of things might got something to do with it. Bell says y'all cat. Well, you just want attention right now because you fail to be capable to understand what's going on right now because we went a little bit away from the surface. You feel uncomfortable right now because you weak. And when I say you weak, I don't mean your muscles. I mean your mind, boy. But listen, let me tell you something. See, what you should have did was went and purchased you a new era thinking cap before you came in here. But you came in here all bald-headed and dumb, looking silly. Simple. Fix yourself. Tighten up, soldier. You gonna be a delivery boy all your life. Stop playing. Nah. Yo, nobody can explain the situation with the two different Yisrus though. Y'all ain't heard nobody break that down, like how that worked. Did they confirm that or what? Because technically, I don't believe that even works. How that work, y'all? I mean, healthcare, we don't know what happened. You know how that go. The internet just, you got a couple people claiming they was dead, kind of giving a briefing. And as we go forward, more and more pieces gonna come out. But like people saying they seen the video, I ain't watched the video. I think I seen enough of that trauma, so I'm kind of tired of watching them. To be honest, they like watching them videos is set up. Alright, let me tell y'all something. I ain't noticed till it was too late. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Listen, when you watching these stories, it's meant to scare you. You wondering what I'm talking about right now? It's tricky because it got something to do with what we were just talking about. You see what the healthcare was just talking about the energy. It kind of, but let me keep it on the surface, right? Organically late, if you don't know the official story, and you know how that goes. The official story ain't official till, But yeah, mass hysteria. But see, I mean, is it hysteria when it actually reaches the masses? It's not hysteria no more, I don't think, bro. because everybody be in that, and everybody captured by it, right? So that everybody acting similar, that's not really a hysteria. You would feel normal. Everybody acting like you. Nobody could tell you to calm down if everybody hysterical, right? And to lower your vibration. That's interesting. But if you ain't know you was vibrating, pause. Yo, what happened when somebody passed away, yo? Do energy get released? Like, if you had the right camera, could you actually capture your visual of the energy being released at that moment? And then if you could see it, could you actually grab it physically and save it for yourself? For real. Yo, where Whitney Houston died? Why they leave her room in there? I mean, why they leave her body in the room? Why they was doing what they was doing? Why they do that? The energy be laying all over the street. I don't think energy got gravity. I don't think it's gonna fall to the ground. But if I told you the energy was lighter than air, look. mm, Whitney Houston? Dang, that's crazy. I ain't even mean to do that. Reason for knocking you off is to steal your energy. Well, part of the monetary gain, are you really gaining that person's energy? Like, like, like the transfer of power. So, like, I got him out of here, which gave me access to certain amounts of his money, which is a transfer of power, energy. So the plan worked. I mean, that was what we was up to. I, at a hotel. This was at a hotel. This bowling alley wasn't at no hotel, was it? No footage of ambulance and first responders on the scene. Interesting. outside a computer. Good question. I'ma have to say, yeah. I done seen too much shit get converted. And yo, I'ma have to say, I've seen everything get a USB cable. Yep. You just waiting on encryption. Damn. Fuck. Gary part about what I did. That is actually right. That's the wild part. Like that wild guess I just took by just keeping it simple is actually probably the way it will work. Like, like, I mean, yeah, we can capture. We got a converter. We talking about a converter that can transfer one type of transforming the format. Like, so long as there's something there to be converted, technically, somebody will make the converter. Oh, sweetie. Yeah. Whoa. Yo, did y'all read that? Did y'all read that? That's crazy right there, man. I don't really know what it means. Whoa. Mm, 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 mm.
On All Hallows Eve, the veil between the world of the living and the world of the...
On All Hallows Eve, the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead was thin. It allowed the souls of the dead to come back to earth and walk among the living. People would leave out food and candies for the dead, in the hope that the evil spirits would leave them alone. People would leave out food and candies for the dead, in the hope that the evil spirits would leave them alone. People would leave out food and candies for the dead, in the hope that the evil spirits would leave them alone. On All Hallows Eve, Christians in some parts of the world visit cemeteries to pray and place flowers and candles on the graves of their loved ones. Top. Christians in Bangladesh lighting candles on the headstone of a relative. Bottom. Lutheran Christians praying and lighting candles in front of the central crucifix of a graveyard. Samhain is a pagan religious festival originating
from an ancient Celtic spiritual tradition. In modern times, Samhain is usually celebrated from October 31st to November 1st to welcome in the harvest and usher in the dark half of the year. Celebrants believe that the barriers between the physical world and the spirit world break down during Samhain, allowing more interaction between humans and denizens of the other world.
What denizens?
mythology, the Greek underworld is a distinct realm where an individual goes after death. The earliest idea of afterlife in Greek myth is that, at the moment of death, an individual's essence is separated from the corpse and is transported to the underworld. In early mythology, example, Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, the dead were indiscriminately grouped together and lead a shadowy post-existence.
It's 12 o'clock.
Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, the dead were indiscriminately grouped together and lead a shadowy post-existence. However, in later mythology, example, Platonic philosophy, elements of post-mortem judgment began to emerge with good and bad people being separated. The underworld itself, commonly referred to as Hades, after its patron god, but also known by various metonyms, is described as being located at the periphery of the earth, either associated with the outer limits of the ocean, i.e. Oceanus, again also a god, or beneath the earth. Darkness and a lack of sunlight are common features associated with the underworld and, in this way, provide a direct contrast to both the normality of the land of the living and also with the brightness associated with Mount Olympus. The underworld is also considered to be an invisible realm, which is understood both in relation to the permanent state of darkness, but also a potential etymological link with Hades as the unseen place. The underworld is made solely for the dead and so mortals do not enter it, with only a few heroic exceptions.
Okay. That was a wild little rabbit hole, wasn't it? Harvest work. Ancient Celts marked Simon as the most significant of the 4 quarterly fire festivals taking place at the midpoint between the fall equinox and the winter solstice. During this time of the year, earth fires in family homes were left to burn out while the harvest was gathered. After the harvest work was complete, celebrants joined the Druid priests to light a community fire using a wheel that would cause friction and spark flames. The wheel was considered a representation of the sun and used along with prayers. Oh yeah? Y'all lighting fire and praying? Cattle were sacrificed. Oh yeah, we got a party. Oh yeah, we got a party. We got a party. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I knew it was gonna be there. I knew it was gonna be there. Now this ain't about no organ, baby girl. This ain't about no organ.
Ancient Celts marked Samhain as the most significant of the 4 quarterly fire festivals, taking place at the midpoint between the fall equinox and the winter solstice. During this time of year, hearth fires in family homes were left to burn out while the harvest was gathered. After the harvest work was complete, celebrants joined with Druid priests to light a community fire using a wheel that would cause friction and spark flames. The wheel was considered a representation of the sun and used along with prayers. Cattle were sacrificed, and participants took a flame from the communal bonfire back to their home to relight the hearth.
This people brothers.
Early texts present Samhain as a mandatory celebration lasting 3 days and 3 nights where the community was required to show themselves to local kings or chieftains. Failure to participate was believed to result in punishment from the gods, usually illness or death. There was also a military aspect to Samhain in Ireland, with holiday thrones prepared for commanders of soldiers. Anyone who committed a crime or used their weapons during the celebration faced a death sentence. Some documents mention 6 days of drinking alcohol to excess, typically mead or beer, along with gluttonous feasts.
Mm. Oh yeah. 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 So you mean to tell me the overall opinion? Yo, tap the like button for me. Yo, get us over 100. Yo, you mean to tell me the overall impression of this thing is that it's just really some version of friendly fire? Interesting. Well, I ain't gonna dwell on it. I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave the Quavo thing alone. I mean, the TaKeOFF thing. I'm a.
So, AR Ab, right? Salute to AR Ab. He has an affiliate named Skinny Me. For clarity, this is AR Ab. This is Skinny Me. Okay, makes sense. Skinny Me, AR Ab. AR Ab is a top goon from Philly.
Tell him.
He's a guy who.
Come on, act. Why you gotta say that? God, what do you say, a top goon?
You know, when Drake was beefing with Meek, he's like, yo, I'm bumping AR Ab, all that type of stuff. He's one of them. He's one of the real guys, okay?
What?
I remember one time he was on Vlad and he was describing how many times he got shot, and I'm like, this nigga is eating bullets like the Cookie Monster. I couldn't fucking believe it.
What?
This guy is the real...
I should have made this a separate video. Yeah, yo, I figured it out. He's actually so much the opposite of what. It's like this gonna never stop. Like anytime I look at Yo's content, he's gonna say something that's clearly wild. Every time that, from my angle, is not gonna be funny. The joke is gonna be on him. Now, I think he knows anybody that's from certain backgrounds feels like that, and he embraces it. I think so. I think the joke was actually on me the whole time, me not knowing.
real fucking deal.
I ain't jacking it, though.
Anyway, this guy...
He's live tonight. I ain't even go to it.
He's now doing 45 years. So AR Ab is doing 45 years in prison. Skinny Me just got a life sentence plus 25 years for murder. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, like, maybe they got it all wrong. These guys, they couldn't be as bad as these charges and these sentences are coming down to say.
Look, Yo, why he going back over this around voting time? Like, what you just read? Just remind all of the little purple people that follow your stream, like, that black guys be really committing crime. Like, that's what you're doing. Cause yeah. Y'all don't be seeing this recurring theme coming from certain people. Like, you got Son Campbell, Charleston White, Whack, Academics, Vlad, and Adam 22, because they do it in a different way. They post black people doing crime. Well, no, they do interviews where they get people to talk about it themselves. And they ask questions in journalist form, journalist/police. And then they got the other style where they post on their Instagram, and they just post a little article, but it's something ignorant about black people crime. I'm talking about in the worst way. Like, yo, why would you even post that?
Skinny me don't look like he would hurt a fly. Like,
yo just said skinny me don't look like he had hurt a fly.
Not like, where are the fucking feds and authorities getting all this information? Now, granted, they didn't use these interviews, but it wasn't surprising that these situations are coming true. What?
Yo, you lead. Stop. You lead, bro. You lead.
Once I heard this clip, listen to this shit. I've never heard some shit like this in my life. Hold on.
That's what I like about Skinny Me music, man. It's just raw. And it's like reality rap. Mafia. Skinny Me will go through a situation, and guess what? It's going to be in the song. He's going to make a song about it the same day. So I know that's why I feel it so much. I know it. When he said I killed the nigga, and I did that, I seen him do it.
Whoa.
When he said somebody try to drop.
Alright. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Act on the same page right now. Now, Act wild because, see, he over-exaggerating. Look at him. See, now, I was just trying to defend him. Shh. Look at him doing this exaggerated face, yo. Selling it. Like, stop. Why you doing all that extra, yo? Won't you really say something like, yo, this boy a clown. He a goofy. Look at him.
Up on me, not wrestling out for the gun. And I seen him do it.
Yo got his mouth open. Yeah, he definitely shouldn't have said it. Him saying that would have made me thought he was the law. That nigga hollered, and I seen him do it. I mean, I'm feeling like, yo, the police. I'd have turned around and looked at y'all. Oh, seen who? Not me. No, you didn't. Yo, tell these people on this camera right goddamn now, you ain't seen me do nothing. Fuck. But look at what Academic's mouth open, though. Like, what are you looking for?
Up on me, not wrestling out for the gun. And I seen him do it.
Close your lips, bro, before something fly in there.
I know he did it for a fact. That's what I like about Skinny Me music, man.
It's overacting, though.
It's just raw. And it's like reality rap. Mafia. Skinny Me will go through a situation, and guess what? It's going to be in the song.
Yo, he 30, yo. Why he doing that? Like, you ain't got, like, we passed all the gamer days, and, you know, you could still be humorous, because, I mean, it's jumping out the window with telling on this little man right now. Pause. You feel me? But you making mockery. Now, I know it's satire, but, yo, at what point is you got to grow up a little bit with it so you're not clowning the community. Throw people lives. You just said the boy got life plus whatchamacallit. Now, you sitting up here. Now, if you was really trying to use it as a teaching moment, not to play it in front of your little purple homeboys to make an example out of how dumb you think blacks are, quote unquote, allegedly. Sorry, YouTube. How uneducated you might think a person is, let's say, right? So, I think, yeah, he's selling it a little bit too much. It's theatrics. Yeah, Miss T said it. It's antics and theatrics. Yeah, they over the top. It's one thing for satire. I think he should use this as a teaching moment. You know what I mean? A little bit more serious. You know what I mean?
Gonna make a song about the same day. So that's why I feel it so much. I know it.
A reckless anthem.
When he said I killed the nigga and I did that, I seen him do it. When he said somebody try to drop on me, not wrestling out for the gun.
Now, yes. Alright. First off, AR-Ab had too much bread to be reaching like that. Let's get into that. Alright. Let me let academic slide. Let me do right. Y'all. Alright, y'all want me to tell y'all why he talking this loose? Alright. They left a gray area, right, in the early 2000s. The mixtapes and the DVDs was going under the radar and getting spread nationwide, right? And so certain stuff was making it onto these mixtapes and onto the DVDs that, you know, like somebody in the business world would have caught it before it made it that far. But somehow the streets got access to the equipment to put stuff directly out, right? So you started seeing the street dudes come out directly on the DVDs and say something. Either it would be a rapper that's still outside in the streets, he ain't all the way on yet, or it would be one of his homeboys around him that would kind of say something that's a little bit too far. And then it started this avalanche effect where as time went on, you slowly start getting people to do, every time the next DVD came out, somebody would amplify the wildest thing that was done on camera or said. To be honest, y'all could go back and look. It ain't that many DVDs. You could literally look at all of the little moments where they start bringing the yistles out. Then you'll see people just flashing a little bit. Then you'll see where somebody will be inside and everybody got the mask on with the yistles. Then you'll see to where as though they start bringing out the crazier joints. Then it was first it was the money. First you would just see somebody flash a little bony ass yistle. But first niggas start going in the cut, pulling out the shoebox money. That was one of the first things start popping up. That was some stuff that you didn't see. That was like, yo, if the feds see this, they gonna want to run in there because little homie was on the DVD with $100K in the shoebox. You know what I mean? Then they start showing more yistles. A little bit of the work was already being showed on TV in certain aspects. Like you will see the street level work already, not TV, on these DVDs, but the mixtape was kind of fueling it a little bit too, because
the gun case right after that, like, man, I gotta keep a gun on me, and I heard noise in my crib. I live out in the suburbs now, so it's like I had my fucking last night the remote control fell off my son's bed. I get up, get my gun, walking around the whole house, secure the door, make sure the window's secure. I'm peeking out the window. Shit like that, like shit ain't paranoid.
You know, everybody they don't want people to know it's.
Damn. AR-Ab, man. If I didn't see the charges with exactly what he said, I would be thinking like most rappers were gassing that shit. That nigga was living it. Jesus Christ.
It's 1 o'clock.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I thought it was a situation from just earlier, but whatever it is with the internet, it just keeps happening. I hope I'm not lagging no more, but it looks like I shouldn't be. So I apologize for, like, if I go offline, just refresh. I'm going to be back. Alright. Is this Cat Stacks? Oh my god. Somebody said I was selling someone crack.
You're standing by to hear from HPD Chief Troy Finner right now. Again, speaking on the fatal shooting.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chief Finner. The mayor's here today in support, as always, in our city, providing everything we need.
By the way, the moment they started doing press conference and you got the mayor coming out, the police commissioner coming out, they're allocating more than normal resources, probably half their detectives in the precinct, and a lot of resources to find out what happened. You know why? If this goes unsolved, you know what I mean? To this day, I still don't even understand how the Biggie and Pop murders goes unsolved. But, like, for most places, these cops will get embarrassed. You know what I mean? You look stupid as a town if a popular rapper dies in a public place and you can't solve it. Or at least come up with an arrest. Remember what they did in Memphis? They went crazy in Memphis.
Need as resources. He's received a few calls, just as I did. He wanted to stand, so he'll be here to make a statement later if he wants, or definitely here to answer questions. So let me speak to the human element first before we do anything. I spoke to this young man's mother just an hour ago. Flew in here from out of town. I want everybody to understand the pain, the suffering of a mother. Very tough. And I told her, as we stand with any victim of violence, or any homicide victim, their family, we stand with them in this city, in this police department, and everybody that's standing behind me. I want to thank our homicide unit under the direction of Commander Spears for doing great work time and time again. I'm going to speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the homicide investigator Arrington. After he speaks, I'm going to get Commander Garcia to come up and translate in Spanish, and he'll go over some of the investigative parts. But let me speak to this just right. We understand and we know it. This morning at about approximately 2:34 a.m., officers received a call of a shooting in progress. Officers arrived there shortly thereafter. The location is a downtown location, billiards, bowling alley located at 1201 San Jacinto Street here in the downtown area. Once officers arrived, they came upon a male who was deceased. That male has been identified as Kersnick Ball, better known as TaKeOFF. He's a member of the Migos rap group out of Atlanta. And I want to pause again because sometimes the hip-hop community gets a bad name. And I know, evident from this city and people who I have a personal relationship, a lot of great people in our hip-hop community. And I respect them. But back to TaKeOFF. I got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston. And everyone spoke of what a great young man this is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist. And I'm calling upon everybody, our hip-hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves. It is so many talented individuals, men and women, in that community who, again, I love and I respect. And we all need to stand together and make sure nobody tears down that industry. And I'm calling to start here in Houston, here and possibly as early as next week, I want to meet with some of our artists and see how we can taper things down. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to the investigator, and we'll our commander translate, and the mayor is here for questions as well. But I want to pray for, ask that we all pray for his mother, his family, and all of his friends who are in deep pain and shock still right now. Thank you. Investigator, Andrew, come on up.
Thank you again, Chief, and thank you all for coming here, and good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Michael Arrington. I'm a sergeant with the Houston Police Department's Homicide Division, and earlier this morning, as he said, our patrol officers received a call at approximately 2:34 a.m. of a shooting just occurred at the 810 billiard and bowling alley. From there, we were notified that there was a single male who was shot and pronounced deceased on the scene on the third level just outside the front door. We were also informed that two other individuals had reported themselves by personal vehicle to local area hospitals on their own, both of them with non-life-threatening injuries, but a 23-year-old male and a 24-year-old female. Like I said, both of them are going to be okay, and we have spoken and gotten information from them to help us in this investigation. But the officers arriving on the scene, initial statements from employees working at the establishment notified us that there was an incident that occurred after the party had ended. There was a private party that was booked out for the event. And then after that ended, there was a large group of people who gathered at the front door area just outside of the building. And it led to an argument where the shooting took place from the disagreement. A lot of the people that were there fled the scene and did not stick around to give a statement. So we're asking them to either call us at the Homicide Division at 713-308-3600. Or if they would like to remain anonymous, they can call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. We're looking for any information at this time, any videos, any information. We do know that the media has received a lot of phone calls, text messages, Twitter, tweets, vines, videos. We need all of y'all to send those to us so we can solve this case. We're looking for anything to help us. From there, as the chief said, we want to find justice for this family. They're going through a lot right now, and the only thing that we can do is hope that y'all reach out and assist us in any way to lead to evidence that will help us to apprehend and get charges and arrest on the person responsible for the death of TaKeOFF.
Thank you. Let me say something right quick, just to follow up. I just want to say something to our city. It's Houston. Every brother and sister in the neighborhoods, I'm calling you to action, to step up. There were 40 people at least at this event. People left possibly out of fear. I ask you one thing, and I want this to resonate with everybody. What if it was your brother? What if it was your son? You would want somebody to step up. So please step up, get the information to us so we can bring some closure to this family who's hurting right now. Commander, translate for us. Thank you.
Muy buenas tardes a todos ustedes. Antes que nada, queremos dar toda la
to provide. As you have heard, this was a.
Comuníquense con la
Is that the mayor?
222 TIPS TIPS. Chief, you want to open back up questions?
Just a note before turning back over to Chief Fenner. As you have heard, this was a private party. Last night of about 40 people. In that group, somebody or people know who the actual shooters were. And let me just ask, like has already been asked, that anyone who has information on the shooters, to provide that information to HPD, and let us solve this situation. Let us bring justice to this family. But I'm asking for any of the persons who were at this private party that have information on the shooters. Please provide that information to HPD and let us solve it. We will solve this particular case. We will find the shooters. But information provided would help to expedite that. But we will. I do want to extend my condolences to the mom of TaKeOFF, to all the family members of TaKeOFF, to the families and friends. So I do want to. I want to do that because it doesn't matter how
peaceful, loving, great entertainer.
There's a few. He said somebody about disrespectful. He said they're not gonna be disrespectful. Look at that. They as in, is he talking about people with Quavo? Is he talking about people going at Quavo? Okay, we see White Hat again. Okay, this is him right here. Look, okay, his foot gonna be right here. So his foot right here. Quavo like right over here. Quavo gonna say, let's go. He said, let go. You see him right here? He's moving away. Then this nigga kind of moves with him. Okay. The dude follows him. We gotta find out who that nigga is. Okay, they move. It look like they keep moving, like maybe they're trying to incite some shit. Oh, that's a punch. That's a punch. That's a punch. Look at it. Look at the leg. Come on, chat. Come on. Look at the leg. A nigga just punched. A nigga just punched. He put his whole back into it. Yeah, we about to download this bitch. We about to watch this shit in. Watch. Quavo right here. By the way, there's a nigga who's blowing smoke right behind Quavo. Keep in mind, all of these faces, if we see them again, we gotta see how the vibes is. So don't play like that. All right, let go. He going. Look, he's walking, then this thing starts to look like he's walking too. Okay, you're gonna see the punch. There's a punch that happens. Look, start looking down here. This is the region right here. Look, you're gonna start seeing. Right here it happens. Right here. Yeah, look at this region. Look, you see? You see something, like he moves real quick, right? Like something happened. Maybe somebody stalled on him. But you're gonna see when he punches, because he puts a lot into it. Look, bang. Either he punched or maybe he just got dropped. Because I ain't gonna lie, the way how, if his foot is fucking perpendicular to the floor, this is a 90-degree angle this nigga making. This nigga might have got dropped. Nah, this nigga might have got dropped. I think he got dropped. I think he got dropped. Chad, what y'all think? You think he punched it or you think he got dropped? Whoever this guy is, remember the shoes, remember the pants, we gonna find this nigga. Everybody write this down. I need y'all to get y'all pen pads out. Detective chat niggas is on the fucking case. Everybody get a notepad. Get a pen and pad. We gonna figure this shit out. He got punched on the back, right? Pause. Yeah. Oh, we found him? Oh, we found him. Okay, we found him. Found him, chat. Let me just confirm. I gotta confirm off camera real quick. Hold on. These are the niggas we need to ask for exactly what happened. This ain't no fucking mystery, nigga. This ain't no mystery, okay? When Pac and Biggie died, there was no fucking camera phone. We live in an age of clout. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We got him, chat. White hat is right here. This is him right here. He looked like he's with Jay Prince and him. He got pictures. Jay Prince is his third picture on his page. He loved to rock his hat like this. He was rocking a white hat. You look on the story. This is what he got on the story. Check it out. He said, you know it's all good. Hold on. In the hood. All right, he got to be old. He said all good in the hood. What the fuck? The homies pulled up. TaKeOFF, Quavo, and who else? YRN Chavis. Hold on. We going to do the systematic. Let's go to YRN Chavis page 2. We ain't check him out yet. Everybody got to get checked out. We in the precinct now. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, he was with him?
Yo.
Filters these. He probably gangsta. I'm going to just leave it alone.
Yo.
He probably gangsta. I'm going to just leave it alone. He probably really gangsta. I'm going to just leave this alone. He probably extra gangsta. I'm going to just leave this alone. Let's get straight to it.
Yo.
All right, brother. You got it. It's probably a killer. What the fuck?
Yo. Who the fuck is yo?
Okay. Here we go. This is some Houston shit. Hamburger Mary's Houston. We're going to put this on the side. We're going to Google this. We're going to put this on the side next time.
Yo is,
we on this.
Last deal.
Hamburgers Mary's Houston.
Nigga,
we might have to call that establishment. I ain't going to lie. Mary's in Houston. We might have to call that establishment. We're going to figure out what's going on, chat. Okay. So this is where he was at. But it looked like he had pulled up maybe with TaKeOFF and Quavo. Let's keep watching his stories. I see some shots. I don't see the guys, though. These look like women. Okay, he put up something about TaKeOFF. Okay. What the fuck to say? There's no sound. 9 hours ago. Huh? Nah, he can't be involved. Nah, no way. Did I put in the wrong name? Okay, let me go back to this guy's story. YRN Chavis. I put it right there. YRN Chavis.
Yo,
okay.
Yo,
let me just play it. Let me see what video we got.
Bro.
In that candy thing without the swing, man. Hold up. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, we got... Hey. All right, man. Hey, your grandma phone? Where's that? Oh. Phone right here. All right. I gotta download this story before it go away. Chat, we gotta keep all evidence. Look. Mike Prince.
He not playing, y'all. Look.
On the school, I do this. All right, bet. Let me download this
really
real
gotta
quick.
be like this to really be.
Gotta get it from
y'all
the
be
story.
saying
No
me when
cap.
I'm going through this information. I don't be trying to download
Okay,
it
good.
all and save it.
After 24 hours when it deletes here, I still got it, okay? Come on, man.
I'll download the Kanye drink champ.
We here with it.
You feel me? Incriminating.
No, it's all good in the hood. The homies pulled up. Let's keep watching. We see TaKeOFF.
Man, we got a little bit of straightening going on. You feel me? Yes, sir, nephew.
Okay. Remember these faces. Every nigga you see is important to the story.
You think it's funny, look.
Hey, man, that's how we rock. Put that in the back.
Nazi fire.
Got that big old boxer back there.
By the way,
a big boxer.
I ain't gonna lie. The gun is just chilling right here, out in the open. Damn. This is Houston. Nobody got in their pit. By the way, this is another thing we gonna look up. Somebody look up the laws in Houston. Can you just? I know it's open carry in Texas. You could do that, but do you need to have your gun concealed, or should it? Or does it have to be out in the open if you're driving with it? Somebody figure that out.
See.
We're gonna get to everybody's story. Who's this thing right here? Is this Jazz Prince? Is this Jazz Prince right here? All right, we going to his story. Nice.
Hey man.
Wait. All right, hell no. This is federal. He zoomed in on the gun. I ain't do that. Nigga, he did that. No, hold on. He zoomed in on the gun. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. He zoomed in on the gun.
In that candy thing without the swing. In that candy thing without the swing, man. Hold up. Hey, man. Yeah, man.
Rest in peace of Tate, man. This nigga was just like he was peaceful, cool energy type nigga, man.
Man, we got a little bit straightening going.
And he looked like he was high.
Yo, who the hell is Purple?
Yo, TaKeOFF, we love you, my nigga.
No. You feel me? Yes, sir.
Just non-bothersome. You get what I mean?
Yes, sir, nephew.
Who's this guy? I feel like I know him. I know he rocks with QC. Who is he? People say it's legal. All right, cool. Nah, I imagine it would be legal. Okay. By the way, the cops gonna get that gun. You know why? If there's bullets getting fired, they gotta figure out which gun shot it. And y'all are popular celebrities showing off guns. This gun has been seen 5 times. They're getting this gun. So they're hitting up Jazz Prince. As a fact, he gotta give up that gun.
Yo, this boy is a goofball, yo.
They need that gun. They're gonna test it to make sure was it fired with the bullet casings, and they could easily check it. Like they could, okay, the bullet casings came from this gun. They would know if it looked like it was 2 guns. You're gonna hear the gunshot. We ain't getting there yet. Okay, find this guy's name. Who's this? That's Quavo's assistant? No, we need everybody's at name.
I'll make you famous.
Usually certain type of laws when transporting guns. It's very different. You know what I mean? Like, in certain states, somebody says open carry means, hey, listen, the reason why I ask y'all, I know it's open carry. There's usually certain type of laws when transporting guns. It's very different. You know what I mean? Like, in certain states, you can't have the gun be like, you can't have the gun be like, it's weird. Sometimes you have to have it in like a glove compartment with a lock. Like, it's weird. In some places like Jersey, the gun and the ammunition has to be separate if you're driving with it, unless you have a concealed carry. And even then, the way how you do it, even if, like, which is rare in Jersey, but like the gun can't be seen. It's weird. I'm asking because I'm not from Texas. I'm not asking because I'm stupid. I'm asking because I'm not from Texas. Anyway. Okay. Find this guy's ad name. We need all his stories archived too. And by the way, if y'all ahead of me while we're getting to this, if y'all go to these niggas' stories, just save it in case I don't get to it. Okay? Just save it.
Hey man, that's how we rock. Put that in the back.
What? You're gonna watch. He gonna zoom in on the shit.
Got that big old boxer back there.
I hear somebody say big old pistol. You hear that? second. We gonna get into this. Jazz Prince, the guy who drove Quavo to the event, he paid his respects to TaKeOFF. This is hot off the press, people. Go to Instagram.com/academics. Make sure you follow me. Holy. He posted, I never like to hear about things like this happening anywhere, especially my city and to my family. When I got woken up with a call about this, I couldn't believe it. I'm with you, my brother Quavo. Prayers to all. To the event, he expects to TaKeOFF. This is hot off the press, people. Go to Instagram.com/academics. Make sure you follow me. Holy. He posted, I never like to hear about things like this happening anywhere, especially my city and to my family. When I got woken up with a call about this, I couldn't believe it. I'm with you, my brother Quavo. Prayers to all who are hurting. Rest in peace. TaKeOFF. I need another shot. We will figure this out. Chat. Screenshot this. Add it to the Rolodex. I'm gonna start a new stream. Let me tell you my first initial reaction. This whole post, with all due respect to Jazz Prince, was making sure people knew, or it was basically stating, I wasn't there. No disrespect. Can we read it again? And could I pause and interject? I'd never like to hear about things like this happening anywhere. Bro, you drove the guy who got into the altercation where gunshots got fired. What you mean happening anywhere? Bro, you brought the nigga to an event, or you brought the nigga to a place that started the chain of events where gunshots got fired. What you mean anywhere? Like, this isn't a random event, brother. Then he says, especially my city. Duh. And to my family. Okay, are you saying because your brother was there, or is you saying that Migos are your family? Here's the thing. This is when you know people are trying to absolve themselves. When I got woken up, you know what that's trying to tell you? I ain't know. I wasn't even there, nigga. I got woken up with a call about this. I couldn't believe it. Prayers to all who are hurt. Rest in peace. Okay. Let's put that to the side for a second. Okay. You've seen this guy already. I think it's... Oh. Thank you, chat nigga. He gave me the rest of the ad names. We found all the ad names, chat. We found all the ad names. We found all the ad names, and we're getting to him right now. First one is Instagram.com CEO _of ETCO _ rap. Hold on. Rap a lot _ ENT. That's a long one. CEO. Hold on, I gotta make sure I see it. Of ETCO _ rap a lot ENT. Who is this individual? By the way, recently I think Rap a Lot's been in tune with Finesse 2 times. Okay, who is this individual? Is it this guy? Wait, who is it? Is it this guy? Let's see if we can figure this out. This is this guy. He's posed up for J Prince. By the way, I'm looking at this. I have no idea. These guys are probably innocent. I am, to be honest. We're just trying to figure out what happened. Let's look at his story. We've seen that face before, chat.
Yeah, here's the bitch and she left.
I love my artist from New Orleans. He just said it. Louisiana people think what? Nigga always trying to finesse them.
20 hours ago. Let's get to it. Whoa! This is... Wait. Remember, Jazz Prince said he heard about all this when he was woken up. He heard about all this when he was woken up. Even though we saw him drive Quavo to the event, maybe he just dropped Quavo off. Maybe Uber service. Dropped you off, I'm going home, I'm going to sleep. It get like that sometimes. You want to just go to sleep. Except 18 hours ago. Chat, we need... Hey, spam it up in the... 18 hours from right now. What time is it? Spam it up in the chat, quick. I need to figure out the times. Everybody got to document everything was going on. He tags J Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince. They're brothers. Remember I told you about somebody with like paint on their face? Look, the Mob Ties hat. Mob Ties hat, paint on the face. Chain that says JR. This is J Prince Jr. Okay, here's another video. Keep in mind, if you see any of those girls that we saw in that one particular photo, spam it. Anybody with the horns, anybody with the halo, that chick with the ass out, we got to see when they enter the picture. Because we're seeing other women, and we know, like, this is one of those. It's like private party for, like, top echelon people. They invite a bunch of bitches and then a bunch of street niggas and rappers.
My fam, yeah.
Hey, this is the name right here. Hold on. We got to look this bitch up. I mean, bitch in the best of way possible. Instagram.com/Maloney. Hold on, let me just, I'm checking. Oh, she a stripper or something. Oh, what, the wait for the night? Oh! Found her! Got her! Chat! I'm the fucking GOAT, nigga. Remember the girl with the horns on her head? That's baloney. Look, he tagged her here. Remember she was around? Remember the infamous picture? Hold on. Remember the infamous picture? The girl with the horns? She's there. Hey, listen. We finna solve this shit. Like, so the cops just gotta pick her ass up because she's seen the whole thing. Let's look on her story. This is her right here. Bingo. Thank you. We love your outfit, by the way, queen. Here we go. What's the wave for tonight? I guess somebody hit her. That's the wave. Okay, bet. After she says that, 4 hours later, she's outside with devil horns on and some slutty outfit like every girl does. She tags somebody. Hold on. A Deja. I told you these girls don't come alone. Oh. Perfect. She just tagged it. Oh, perfect, chat. Hold on. Perfect. Hold on. Let me bring this up. She tagged her friend. Oh, we gonna get this shit, chat. We gonna get this motherfucking shit, chat. Don't you even worry. So this is her page. This is the devil that was there. Look, you see? So she goes with here. So she's outside after Shaq's was wave. Then this, she's with this nigga.